Hey guys, it's Jaleesa. Welcome back to my channel. I have a glam back to school look that actually works really well for every day or for work, anytime you want a little bit of neutral glam. You feel me? So I wanted to use some of the products from this month's Ipsy Glam bag because you guys know I'm a creator, so some of the products I'm using are from the bag and some of the other products that I'm using are some of my favorites. I'm really excited to show you this look, so let's jump into it. So you guys know I'm always starting with the skin. Healthy skin means really great makeup application. So I'm starting off with the Tony Moly, the Black Tea London Classic Serum. It's packed with tons of antioxidants that are going to help protect your skin from free radical damage. But it's also really great for applying right before your moisturizer. It's going to make your skin feel really nice and smooth. And it's going to help your makeup glide on that much easier. Once I have my serum on, it's always great to moisturize. I'm taking the BELIF Aqua Bomb, and this one's really great. It's a lightweight oil-free gel cream, and it's gonna really help to moisturize the skin without feeling really heavy or oily. So make sure to really work this into the skin so that you get a nice, smooth, plump base for your makeup. And once my skin is properly hydrated, I'm going to take this 3-in-1 hydrating primer setting spray from Bobbi Brown, and then I'm going to go ahead and prime with this Benefit Professional Pearl Primer. It has a pearlized kind of finish to it, so I'm going to smooth this all over my skin to really make my skin look nice and bright and awake, and it's also going to help to fill in any pores, fine lines, so that way your makeup looks nice and flawless all day. So for brows, I'm going back to a goodie. This is Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow, and this is in soft brown. I'm going to go ahead and brush out my brows first, and then apply the dip brow with an angle brush. And it's going to go really softly up into the hairs, filling in any gaps and just really shaping the brow. Brows are super important, you know that, because they really help to shape and frame your face. So I'm just going to pretty much draw on my brow shape. I like my brows a little bit straighter these days. I think it just helps to like lift my face and look more, I don't know, cat-like or something. So make sure that you brush it through so that way it's not clumpy and it looks really nice and seamless. And then I'm taking some of this Tarte, I think this is the Creaseless Concealer in Tan Sand, and this is going under my brows. It's going to help me to clean up my brow shape. I really like this concealer also because it doesn't crease on the eyelid, so I'm going to take this all the way down to help prime my eye for the eyeshadows. And then I want to set all of that into place. I'm taking the Bare Minerals Bare Pro powder. This is in Camel number 17, and I like this one too because it doesn't budge, it's long wearing, and it's really great for the eye area, and actually it's just a great foundation for all over the face. Next, I'm taking this beauty. It's a cream pigment eyeshadow from Hikari Cosmetics in the shade Latte. It's absolutely freaking gorgeous. And I'm going to apply this with my finger because I'm going to get the most pigmentation. I can really control the application. And I just think it's just so much easier. I love fingers, right? So this is going on the mobile part of the lid. Not too high up because we're going to start blending it up. And I want this to be sort of subtle, but sort of there, you know? So taking a Zoeva fluffy blending brush, and this is just blending out the edges, making sure that it looks really nice and seamless, but that I have a little bit of depth and some shimmer on the eyelid. Super simple. Next, I'm taking this creamy champagne shade. This is called Icon from the Atomic Blonde palette by NARS, and I'm applying this to the center of the lid to really catch the light. It's just a little trick, nothing serious, but it makes your eyeshadow just look like you put way more effort than you really did. And then I'm taking this really glittery, chocolatey, sparkly shade. This is Galapagos, and this is going to create some definition just in the outer third of my eye and going into the crease, and I like to wing it up and out. Really helps to create a cat-like effect without having to put any liquid liner, or actually any liner for that matter. And then just with a flat brush, I'm taking the Icon shade again in the inner corner because I really think I love that inner corner highlight. I just can't live without it. Next, I'm taking the MAC False Lashes Mascara in Extreme Black, and this is going to work really well for a base for my false lashes. I always like to apply a nice light coat of mascara before I put my falsies on, but I like this one because it's flake proof, it's smudge proof, and it's really great for contact wearers like me because I hate when the mascara gets on the contacts and it's like oily and then you feel like you're blind for the rest of the day, so this doesn't cause that to happen. And once I have on my mascara, I'm taking these Pixie lashes from Kiss. I like these, they're super inexpensive, they're really flirty, they're not too long, they're not too dramatic, and I think they're really great if you want a little bit of flair for the day without, you know, too crazy. So I like to blend the falsies with my real lashes with some mascara, and then I like to get the inner corner right in there too, so it all blends together. It looks nice and seamless. And then for the skin, I'm actually really enjoying this foundation. This is the Makeup Forever Velvet Skin. I like to use 3 different shades. So for my base all over my skin, I'm taking 420 Y425. It's really great, it blends right in. I like to smooth it on with my fingers because the warmth of my hands really helps to blend it into the skin. It looks seamless, doesn't crack or crease on my skin. I can wear it all day. It's my favorite foundation right now. Like, excuse me. And then for the center of the face, to highlight and brighten, I'm taking Y405. It's not a huge difference. It's not that super bright concealing look, but I really like it because it looks super natural on the skin. The shade is absolutely perfect, and again, I'm using my fingers just to blend this in because the warmth of my fingers really helps to tap it all in and make it look as natural as possible. And of course, you can always layer and add more if you want more coverage, like I do in some of my blemished areas. I'm gonna take this Crown Brush blush highlighting brush, and it's synthetic, has densely packed bristles, so it's really gonna help to buff out this shade of foundation that I really love to use for contouring and bronzing. This is R530. Same foundation, just a different shade, and I really love to use this as a bronzer because it's going to add one more layer of coverage that I really need in that area. My cheeks seem to be the most blemished and have the most, you know, hyperpigmentation from picking pimples and things. So if I use a foundation as a bronzer, I get the color, and then I also get the contouring effect, and I also get the coverage that I want and love. And this brush is really great for getting into those areas, into the cheekbone area. So I'm loving this brush for that, actually. And it just blends it out into a really nice natural finish. And speaking of natural finish, I'm taking this Eddie Funkhouser Glow Drops in the shade Candlelight, and this is like a liquid illuminator highlighter. It's super natural looking, but it really does catch the light, and I just love how seamlessly it just blends into the skin. So it looks absolutely just flawless, like just naturally, flawlessly illuminating. I like to put that on my cheekbones, my tip of my nose to catch the light, my nose bridge, because that always looks really nice and pretty. And then also on the Cupid's bow of the lip. And I like the chin right now. A little bit on the chin always looks nice and natural. So I want to set the skin into place, and I'm going back in with that Bare Pro powder in Camel 17, and this is just going in the more oilier central parts of my face. And then going back in with that Hikari cream pigment, and this going on the bottom lash line to really define and make sure that everything is joined up together. And then of course adding some mascara to the bottom lashes just to create balance. Okay, so we are almost done with the makeup. Time to move on to lips. And I'm just gonna add a little bit of powder to the lips to make sure that I kind of blank out my natural color. Then I'm gonna take this Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil, and this is in the shade Walnut. It's multi-use, so you can use it all over the face, but I'm just gonna line my lips to prep for the liquid lipstick. And then to finish off the makeup, I'm taking this liquid matte lipstick from Huda Beauty, and it's in the shade Bombshell. It's this really pretty pink that's absolutely perfect for every day, and I think a lot of different skin tones because it's that really gorgeous neutral pink. It's not too light, it's not too bright, it just blends really beautifully into my skin tone. And then my little trick is I like to take a little bit of concealer. It's that Tan Sand Creaseless Concealer from Tarte. And it's just going to create a little bit of dimension into the center of the lip. And just finishing and making sure that everything looks really nice. And we are all done. So I'm going to take my hair down because I have a hair product that I want to add. But before we do that, I'm taking my setting spray from Bobbi Brown again and just setting that all into place so you're flawless the whole day. The whole day. Now, this product I prefer to use at night, but I wanted to apply a little bit of this just to my chest area where I tend to break out. This is the ZAPZYT Acne Gel, and it's the same max strength that you could get from a dermatologist, benzoyl peroxide. So I'm just going to go ahead and blend that into my skin. It blends seamlessly, no color at all, and it's going to help take down some of those bumps. For hair, I'm going with one of my favorite brands. This is the ORIBE Hair Care Matte Waves, and it's like a medium hold lotion. It's going to give me those like salt spray waves without drying my hair out. So because I have a wig on, I'm going to apply this to my roots because I really prefer my wigs to have a matte texture at the root area. It looks more natural that way. So just scrunching some of that in and we're all done. That's the makeup and the hair. It's all done. We're ready for school. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you recreate this look, make sure to tag me on my Insta and my Twitters. Thank you all so much for watching and for Ipsy for partnering with me on this video. I will catch you guys next time. Till then, bye.